Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Prudence Hatchett and I am your mental resilience specialist. The name of my masterclass talk is Endurance and Evolution, Mastering Business Resilience. Before I dive deeper into the main points of my talk, I want you to think about your purpose of your business or your future business, and how it aligns with your lifestyle. And when you think about that purpose, consider this. Does that thought feel heavy and burdensome? Or does it feel authentic and alluring? And you can probably guess which category mine fits in. But that was not always the case, which is why I want to bring this masterclass to life for you. Now, when I think about my purpose and alignment for my business, there is a powerful word that comes to mind, and that word is freedom. Freedom of thought and expression, freedom of confidence, and freedom in business. Getting to do what I love to do in a way that I choose to do it gives me so much joy and peace that allows me to live authentically and build my business and brand exactly the same way. Now, that does not mean that I did not have challenges along the way, but what it does mean is that I learned from every challenge, every hiccup, and stumble. I learned to be resilient because my purpose for my life and my business were aligned to manifest in a positive way together. This does not mean that my soul life is all about business, because that would lead to unbalance, which would give us a whole nother host of problems. But it does mean that my business is an extension of me, another arm in my journey of authenticity. Now, endurance and evolution. I like to think of the term endurance. I think of staying power and resilience. And when I think about the term evolution, I am thinking about the consistent flow of change and growth. And the endurance and evolution is exactly what you will need for mastering your business resilience. Today, I'm going to cover 4 main topics. The first one is emotional agility in entrepreneurship. Resilient entrepreneurs don't just bounce back and bounce aimlessly in the world. After a setback, they respond with intelligence and emotional control. Intelligence is when you are able to self-reflect on your purpose, your why, create more strategies, learn from others, do your research, and asking yourself if you feel aligned. And only you can provide those necessary answers. What went right? What went wrong? And what did I learn? And with emotional control, you have learned how to manage stress, regulate your emotions, and make sound decisions under pressure to keep your business on track. Not moving immaturely, but on purpose. Understanding the flow of your mental health is very important when it comes to your business. I want you to rate yourself from 1 to 5, of course, with 5 being the best, how well you are at the skill of managing your stress level, how well you are at regulating your emotions, and your ability to make sound decisions that will benefit you and your business. Now, for each one of those, if you're teetering on the line between 1 and 3, it's a great idea to create a plan of action. That way you may need to include counseling, coaching, or taking a course. The second point, To master your business resilience, you're going to need grit. Resilient entrepreneurs share common traits: grit, perseverance, purpose. Grit helps you develop an unshakable mindset to push through obstacles. This doesn't mean that we will not have feelings of hurt and disappointment, because they will come. But what it does mean is that those feelings are not stronger than your purpose and alignment. And what I want you to do is rate yourself from 1 to 5 on a grit scale. Where are you? And only you will know. Third point, from setbacks to success. Every setback is an opportunity in disguise. This is why emotional control and intelligence is very important, because you will need to think and possibly be creative to help overcome these setbacks. Once that grit kicks in, you will be ready to make a move in another direction. Honestly, when it comes to coaching, therapy, or even being an educator, evidence-based practices were formed out of endurance and evolution about what didn't work. And then someone was like, let's try a different way, because we don't want to continue to do the same thing because it's not producing our desired outcome or results. So you have to think and be able to problem solve. But your mind needs to be healthy. Fourth point, being flexible and adaptable. The ability to evolve is the key to long-lasting behavioral survival. If we do not want to change, we will struggle. If we do not want to learn anything new, again, we are going to struggle. Being flexible and adaptable are both important personal growth and for professional development. And remember, evolution is a constant flow of change. I want you to think about what is stopping your business. What is stopping your business endurance and evolution from happening? What is stopping that positive flow of energy and creative ideas? Is it the lack of emotional regulation? Is it the lack of grit? Is it the inability to be flexible? And for sustainable success, we are in it for the long haul. Resilience isn't just about surviving or barely making it day by day, nor is it a buzzword for the year. Resilience is about thriving every day, both personally and professionally. It's about creating this feeling of joy and confidence. And I want that for you, because I believe that is possible. Now, thank you for joining me today, and I appreciate your time. So now go be great. Better yet, go be resilient.